Happy day, good people. Welcome back. Yes, I know it didn't go the way everybody thought, but I'm glad you're here. Now you know good and well. People ain't as ready to go, to meet their maker as they think. So I'm glad we got some more time. And it's okay because that means there's still much to be done, dreams to be fulfilled, goals to be accomplished, love, kindness, gentleness. Now, it's not a snap like it is in the movies, but I believe it'll be a great progress um, as we're continuing to walk through all the continued changes. And I must say, as I'm sitting here reflecting on the week's news and events, I'm intrigued by the 400 plus South Korean engineers that were brought here per a U.S. federal government contract to train U.S. personnel how to build these special EV or electric vehicle batteries. I'm thinking, this it's interesting to me. And I know it may seem old, but yeah, like I said, some things I'm looking for some happy things to talk about, and I will. But some things they just stick out at me and they're like, hey, I realized listening to all the sound bites and the clips, many of these tech companies are hiring Asian and Indian IT professionals, and they're their top choice. And I'm going, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, what about US workers? I start thinking, I said, well, wait a minute. Look at everything that's going on. The US K through 12 education is declining. The Department of Education is closing or shrinking so rapidly to an idea. I really think um, US Department of Education and those opportunities will become like a past memory or cliche. I remember when we used to at least get state grant money to go to school. And now we're seeing all that just go away. And it's like, okay, well, wait a minute. I thought the US was supposed to be a high-tech advanced society. How is that going to happen when you are shrinking the Department of Education and the quality of education that was there was not where it could have been unless you were paying for it, like private school, K through 12 type situation. I said, how are we going to be this high tech society with little to no education and no money to go? Yeah, I know. The black woman is the most educated demographic on the planet. And yes, we've started to take over the world. Just put things back right where they belong. I know. And I know that just tears some people up. But it's that kind of determination, perseverance, and discipline, and organization, and time management to rise. So in my research, I learned that from neurosurgeons, astrophysics, Supreme Court justices, congresspersons, vice president, multiple kinds of lawyers and engineers and doctors, educators, managers, technical professionals, electricians and plumbers, carpenters, mechanics, and the list goes on what we've done, and countless inventors from the GPS to cures for cancers and other diseases. Yeah, most or all, or a good majority of them were educated right here in the United States educational institutions. So if we can train our own US citizens to do these high tech AI jobs, why not? Yes, we're enjoying our seat at the top, but we like more people to join us. So let's continue to get educated and trained and upskilled for this new technical era. It's a lot of fun things we can do. And as always, we don't do things just for ourselves. I say 99% of the things that we do, like inventions, it helped everybody. So, and we are definitely needed in that space. It's not that nobody else can be in there, but I just think it's important that we understand that we can be educated and trained in those high tech fields. And we shouldn't just surrender those positions to others. Because when they got deported, who's doing those jobs? How are we supposed to continue to grow and advance in this country if the outside workers get up and leave? Just a thought. It sure was good talking to you today. Until next time.